So this is Danny Cosgrove from MMA Mount speaking to Liverpool's own Terry Etim ahead of his main card clash with the dangerous Brazilian Etim Barboza at UFC 142 in Rio. How are you feeling, Terry, mate? Have you been preparing for it?
Feeling good, you know. I've been out of Brazil for 2 weeks, so I feel out early for getting used to the heat and acclimatise and stuff, so everything's spot on.
That's it.
Training's been good. I was straight back in the gym on the Monday after my last fight, so the camp's gone straight through. I've got a few pounds to lose today, so obviously the weigh-ins today, so...
Yeah, you got your weigh-ins.
On track.
Brilliant stuff. I mean, what time's the weigh-ins? 9 o'clock our time, is it, yeah?
9 o'clock in time, yeah.
Yeah, 9 o'clock, brilliant.
7 o'clock Rio time.
7 o'clock Rio time, brilliant. Dan, I mean, because obviously that's one thing I was going to touch you up on. It's a bit of a strange time for the card to be starting at 1 o'clock in the morning in Brazil. Obviously for the pay-per-view benefits out in America. Has that affected anything?
No, I mean, it's not been too much of a problem. I've been training quite late leading up to the fight and stuff, so my body's used to it now and it's not going to be a problem.
That's brilliant. Now, obviously, you were out for 19 months. You got your comeback in November, 138. You couldn't have come back any better. A lot of people were saying Fala Lotto wasn't one of the toughest opponents. I mean, obviously you proved that by the way you finished him. How different has it been preparing for Edson? Obviously he's a different class altogether. You've seen his fight against Ross. How different has it been preparing for him?
Do you know what? I prepare for every fighter as if it's the hardest fight. You know, I didn't prepare much different for the Fala Lotto fight. You know, I can never go into a fight and take anyone lightly, and never took my last opponent lightly, and I'm not going to take Edson Barboza lightly. He's obviously a very tough opponent. He's unbeaten, but I definitely can unbeaten him on Saturday night, and I'm very confident in that.
Hope so, mate. Hope so. When you say unbeaten, obviously there's a lot of controversy between that decision. I mean, just in your eyes, with the Ross Pearson fight, did you score that Ross's card? Did you score that Ross's win as well? Did you?
You know what? I thought it was a very close fight, and I thought it could have gone either way. I thought Ross was very unlucky not to get the decision.
Yeah,
I did think it was a close fight.
It was a close fight, yeah. I mean, I take it you've watched that fight and you've took something from it then, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, there's a few things that I think I'm going to exploit on Saturday night.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. Now, obviously, talk a bit about Liverpool now. We've got MMA, it's growing very, very fast over here. We've got a good couple of gyms over here. We've got Cowboy, Next Generation, etc. And obviously Cage Gladiators, the Olympia. What's it mean to you to have obviously such a good following back at home in Liverpool, and for the sport to be doing so?
It's absolutely great. When I first started, when I was 18 doing MMA, there wasn't really that many gyms in Liverpool, and not too many people knew about it. But now it's an absolute hotbed of England. Everyone's coming through. There's loads of good guys from England. There's loads of gyms popping up, and I think it's great. I think not just only Liverpool. I mean the whole of England. There's loads for, especially Liverpool. It's producing a lot of good fighters, and I'm very proud. Very proud to be from Liverpool.
Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. And obviously you've got the likes of Paul Sass and that. I mean, obviously it is getting bigger over here. 138 was obviously broke the arena record for the LG. It was a great card. That was 2011. Just talk a bit about what you want to achieve in 2012. Fresh year. You only fought once last year. You're obviously fortunate enough to get that.
2012, I need to build up a lot of momentum again, and get back up where I was. I'm planning on making a run for the title, and
that's it.
Start on Saturday night. Obviously, I can't look past Saturday night though, because it's a very tough fight. It's a very big fight. So when you start looking past fights, that's when you start making mistakes and things. So the main focus is Etim Barboza, and then obviously after that fight, I can start looking forward then.
Excellent. Now, obviously, you're talking about that title run. It's a very, very, very stacked division. I was always going to go on to the lightweight division. It's probably one, in my eyes, and I'm sure many others, it's probably the most stacked division in the sport. How does that? What does that play in your mind? The people, some of the wrestlers at the top of that division you're going to have to face.
No, not at all. Obviously, there's a lot of good fighters out there, and as you say, I think it is the most stacked division as well, but if you want to be the best in the world, these are the guys you've got to beat, and that's what I plan on doing.
Yeah, look forward to seeing it. And two more last questions for you, Terry, mate. Obviously, you've already gone over your game plan a little bit tonight. you know, you're not a stranger to fight night bonuses. What are you going for tonight? You want the knockout, the fight of the night, or the submission?
You know what? I'd take any one of them.
Yeah.
Any one of them. I don't mind.
Well, you're not a stranger to them anyway. You know, we had a little article on the website the other day. Just then, sorry, about you know, what some of the fighters are earning. You got some of them on the bottom, you know, with only 1 or 2 fights. They're not making, you know, huge money, but you've been fortunate enough coming back off a 19-month break. Let's talk about 2 things. What does that do for yourself, having to be out for 19 months financially? And how does it feel, obviously, to get back after 19 months, you know, and get the bonus straight in the bag?
Obviously, previous to the injury, I'd won a few summers of the nights and stuff, and I've been fighting in UFC for a long while, so financially I was okay, and obviously it was nice to come back and get another submission of the night, but more than that, it was just nice to get back in the octagon and get back to winning ways.
Yeah, that's brilliant, mate. One last very quick question for you, Terry. I've mentioned on Twitter, I personally don't understand it. You know, the odds of the bookies aren't, you know, they're not in your favour. We've got some silly odds for, you know, for Etim to be the favourite. Does that motivate you? Does that push you to, you know, to want to?
No, you know, stuff like that. I couldn't care if I was underdog, if I was favourite. You know, and you know, the fight's happening Saturday night, and whatever the odds say when Saturday night comes isn't going to change the outcome of this fight.
Brilliant stuff. Well, Terry, thanks a lot for talking to us, mate. I really do look forward to seeing you. You know, honestly, I feel very proud, and take care, mate, and I'll see you tomorrow night.
Take it easy.
All the best. Thanks a lot, mate. See you later. Ta-ra.